With one of the top winemakers in the world involved, a brand new wine club and vineyard is coming to the upstate. And Jennifer Martin talked to the owners of the Equus Club at Lake Keowee for a taste of what's to come.
Something big is coming to the upstate for winos, an elite wine club that's all about three things: world-class wine, culinary arts, and horses.
Our hope is to create a world-class winery in Coney County.
Yesterday, plans were announced for the Equus Club at Lake Keowee, spread across 325 acres next to the cliffs at Keowee Falls, complete with a culinary center for cooking classes, equestrian center for horseback riding, and a vineyard.
What most people don't know is that in the 1880s and 1890s, this area was one of the largest grape growing regions in the entire United States and one of the largest wine producing regions in the entire United States.
Expected to open in 1 year, the private club will actually be owned by 500 members.
And already we have nearly 100 members that have committed almost $3 million.
But don't worry, a public winery is also coming shortly after.
We'll have an outdoor amphitheater for concerts. We'll have a glass wedding chapel on the lake for weddings. We'll have 20 lake cottages. And there too, we will also have a culinary center for cooking classes for the public and a restaurant.
Making the wines is one of the top 10 winemakers in the U.S., George BURSICK.
He has been recognized by Wine Spectator magazine as the winemaker of the #1 Chardonnay in the world.
My wines throughout the years have always had this rich fatness to them and mouth-filling appeal and kind of sexy.
Within the first year, he'll make 12 vintage wines on site, using crushed grapes brought over from California in places like Napa and Sonoma Valleys.
We take the juice, put it in our own tanks and barrels, and ferment it there and create our own wine based on our own fermentation parameters.
And based on his track record, we can expect the wine to be world class.
My motivation is to create a wine from grapes grown here that could compete with anybody.
For Scene on 7, I'm Jennifer Martin.
The Equus Club is expected to open for members in about a year. After that, they'll start planning construction for the public winery.